Hey guys, this is Eric. I'm going to show you guys how to make a case for your Raspberry Pi B+. I purchased a Raspberry Pi, and the newest one I couldn't find a case for it, so I decided I'd make my own. So first thing you're going to need is 1/4 inch plexiglass, and of course your Dremel. You have your grinder bit, your cutting blade, you got your screws, nuts, washers. These ones here I'm going to use actually to raise the Raspberry Pi off the bottom base, and then these smaller ones here are going to be for the outside to cover up these screws here. Of course your screwdriver, Sharpie, and your Raspberry Pi. So let me get stuff set up and I will show you the next step. Hey guys, I went ahead and took the measurements of my Raspberry Pi. So the board, 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And what I did is, you can do whatever design you want to do, is I kind of freehanded this little loop on the end, and then cut out of a piece of cardboard off a notepad that matches that, and then flip it and just kind of go back and forth, and I came up with that design here. So that's the design I'm going for there, is that. And then what I went ahead and did is, after I got that design there, I went ahead and transferred it to my plexiglass. As you can see, I've been doing other projects with this. But that's your basic design there. So what you're going to use now is, you're going to use your Dremel bit, your cutter. I tried using a Sawzall, but it just, with the plexiglass, if you guys have worked with it before, you know it heats up and it just kind of melts. So I use my cutter bit to get as close as I can around it, and then I go through with my grinder bit and kind of do the fine detailing. So let me go ahead, cut most of this out here, and then I'll get back to you and show you guys the next step. Alright, thanks guys. Okay guys, here's the next step. I got most of that ground out. As you can see, front, back. And what I did is, I went ahead and did the Sharpie on the side that has the plastic, so it makes it a lot easier. You can just pull off if there's any Sharpie or anything on it. Next step I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the grinding wheel, and I'm going to go ahead and I'll do a partial and just kind of show you guys what I'm doing. I really can't hold the camera and use the Dremel at the same time. Sorry about that. So I will show you guys the next step, and we'll proceed from there. Alright guys, so I got it all trimmed out. So now what I did is, you can see I got it placed on here. I'll take that off. So what I did, as you can see, that's where the SD card is going to go, which the B+ has the micro SD instead of the standard full size. Trying to see the glare. These ones here in the middle, that's the hole pattern to mount the Raspberry Pi, and these ones on the outside is going to actually mount the two pieces together. So you need to go ahead and cut out 2 of these. So that should be your final product there. So let me go ahead and drill out these small holes, which I've had to say before, you will need a drill bit or a Dremel drill bit. So let me go ahead and notch all these out. And what I'm going to do also is, here in the middle, is do, depending on what type of stuff you have, I learned with the stuff I have, a drill bit, just a basic wood bit or a metal bit works out good. I'm probably just going to do some random, like I said, it's kind of hard to hold, some like random circles here, in the middle like this. You could do lines, you could do whatever you want to do, just to let that Raspberry Pi breathe the heat and stuff like that. So Plus, it's going to be leveled up with those small pieces of plastic, but I'm going to vent those out. So let me go ahead and cut all this out, drill the holes. I already made 2 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and drill the top one, the bottom one, and then show you the 2 pieces, and then the next step we'll do the assembly. Alright guys, see you in a few. Alright guys, here's your final product. You got your top, your bottom, your top there, got the mounting holes drilled, got the bottom, got your vent holes, a little slot here for your micro SD card, got the holes here in the middle to mount your Raspberry Pi, and of course, you know, the holes that match up with the top there. So let me go ahead and start assembling everything, and I will show you the final product. Thank you. Alright guys, here's the final product. There is your case for your Raspberry Pi B, which you can actually do this for any Raspberry Pi. There's the front there, USBs, Ethernet, at the side there, connections. There's the bottom, your micro SD card, sorry for the view. There you see it. It also actually sits pretty well off the ground, which you actually want it kind of up. But I mean, overall, it's really nice. And you can also do too, if you know, if you end up getting a touch screen, if you want to change it up, which when I first started, I made this one here, which is out of a thinner plexiglass, but I engraved a little Raspberry Pi on it, and you know, you can do different, different designs, whatever you want to do, but a little fun project. So enjoy, guys. Like my video. I'll try to come out with more stuff here soon. Thank you. Goodbye.